Guys, wanted to do a trade recap from this morning. It's going to be very brief. Higher time frame, we've been in a buy side delivery. Although last week we spent range bound, we did create a lot of liquidity, so that gave us some targets to seek this morning. Before open, we could see that we had this buy side liquidity pool here, this buy side liquidity pool here, and then swing high here and all-time high right up here. So those are all areas that we could seek for liquidity, being in line with the higher time frame, which is buy side. In order to take an entry, I wanted to see us first take out the London low, and around 9:45 we did sweep the London lows. So we've got the London low right here. 9:45 we came down, swept that, and then began to deliver higher. I did take an entry with once we close above the first presented fair value gap. Rolled that out, and then eventually was stopped out at break even for the very last contract. And then over here, I re-entered because we hadn't yet taken out this buy side liquidity or this buy side liquidity pool here. So once we got this order block, I wanted to see how we would trade in regards to it. We traded down just about the midpoint of it, so we got a propulsion block here. Made it pretty easy to trust that, so we did take the order block here for an entry. And then once we took out this morning's swing high, I did take off 2 contracts. And then as we began to approach the new day opening gap up here, I took off 1 more, and I was still seeking to get above this here, this swing high, so 23.02150, and this buy side liquidity pool here. So once we got above 23.02150, I actually took that order off, and you can see I got it right to the pin, 23.02150. And I left the last contract on, seeking this buy side liquidity pool, but I had to run, so I left 1 contract on, moved the stop up, and let it go. And you can see, unfortunately, we got wicked out with this 1 candle here, and the rest of them did not visit there. You can see it was only this candle that stopped us out. And from there, we did end up trading above here. So you can see over on the left-hand side, we took out the buy side liquidity pool here, and then we just kind of hung out for the rest of the day. So pretty obvious that this was a drawn liquidity, a lot cleaner price action than what we saw last week. So I'm hoping that sticks this week, especially considering we have CPI tomorrow, PPI the day after, and then I believe retail sales Thursday. So hopefully we do see a little more price action like we got today. And that's all I've got for this recap. Still want to see higher time frame buy side delivery. So want to look for swing lows to be taken before seeking buy side. But that's my bias for the week. And that's all I've got. So as always, good luck, good trading, be safe.